Thank you. Now, maybe I say Bibi Aboko there.
Bibi Aboko, me that's the CTV. I'm afraid I'm not paying.
No, Obi catch us why fresh man.
Me try. I try. Me try to film better times and send me pee.
Why you need the kind catch them?
I catch them.
You looking exceptional.
The best for CTV. Oh, I try to. Me both time. Me born in Kobe.
Fantastic. Overcome very important places.
Very into CTV. We are honored. Let me do the both time.
We are honored. We are honored.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are honored. I pray that you win, even though you're starting Komochechi. Let's stay to say we are not here to do campaign. No, we are here to think and decide for the future. Send me out way. I'm just imagining, say, what being your opportunity as flag bearer for MPP, and by extension, what be president of Ghana. Wouldn't it be beautiful?
Beautiful, yes, but the work is not beauty. It's not a beauty pageant. It's not a glamorous.
That's right.
It's a sacrifice.
Yes.
Anybody I know who says it's a privilege to serve, and it's a sacrifice to dedicate. And no any.
But I have a counter opinion. Even though a sacrifice, no, and you know in leadership,
say
they bring not come to a mass.
Or is the foundation of how Nipa know if you self person.
Okay.
Obi wa ha new reason no politics no ko mo ko school no bia okoye we hu so okima nye okoye na politics mo ha ko jina baby na ofi so o adwuma metumi aye o kom no ehia won echi e na ode ye de e ko pe bibia ko fie ye no bia ntesa.
Okay.
Yes, enti no ye adwuma I am adwuma 21 years. But I'm starting my Juma.
Okay.
And I'm doing well in my business. And I'm doing well in life. Me here, nipa un here be brave.
Okay.
No papa, me nana. I catch them say, Kojo, who sit down and see 1 acre so. Baby, I would a student bed. Hope who is fear 1 acre no, who ni pediano. Baby, I would
a student bed.
A student bed. Dia Kenya no, here.
That's right.
We all do tibeto in here. Nti sɛ wo pɛsɛ unya baabi a wo ti beto na unya ka kakra betram bi akwa ba ya ka nyina no ɛyɛ nya media nti me de me feel sɛ maduru prempensu bi a me feel sɛ me ntumi nyɛ selfish me wenda so bi ɛni itimudo bi a me feel sɛ betumi aboa Ghana and me de me hu ni sɛ ɛyɛ affordable
da bɛn na usunda so pursue the MPP
oh ɛnyɛ da yɛ so ɛyɛ just a matter of over the years you know this journey started as far back as
1998
yes 98 when this journey started.
You've been around for a while.
Very.
1998.
98, yes. May 1998 is when this journey started.
And I was sad eyes.
And I mean, who say, me who you maybe a air coswa, I was sending me from a pen and paper. Let me taking notes. Great. Because that day, no, I feel say it will come. And I started very well. I was adopted in not by biological, but my down for pa was Honorable Rebecca Hawa Yakubu.
Okay.
On the farm, me and not on me.
The late,
yes. And me father pen and paper, me na the old be an museum, and me share the way I will see a year. And you know, I realize it will get to a point I would have to step up.
MPP or mantra be said, Oba yen chair. MPP or mantra be said, we the Cambajan, Yaman in Kwanzaa. Don't you think, sir, I lunch at Martin time and I'll
buy a chair, no, or buy Hena and chair.
About party no.
Ah, na say me oba party mo ade na le oba party na be. 90 me ka 98 asem zo bi buy enche. 98 na how many years ni?
Say unyi uti for flag bearer.
It doesn't matter. Na say obi o ti burger when you ti for flag bearer. Me call Chef be quiet.
Okay.
Very old man and you know I feel say I'm the voice of the youth.
That's right.
The friends of KMP was Chef be quiet na promo here am chia wo mo. I get 10 enough for. Organizing meeting, this old man came. He's been a polling station chairman since 1992. Wait, like I saw, unimo. But he's been a polling station chairman for one area, polling station, since 92. It don't mean the fact say unim ni pano. Party no be idea. The party is dynamic. And to say Opiano a boa party no in his own way. And Papa, was several party of polling station since 92 no. Oh yeah, Alena. I know Tipero no.
Okay. Oh yeah, better say, Dr. Baumia.
I know and you're better than this is no, not so a contest of
okay.
We're in a contest of better than.
The contest of
a contest of ideas. Contest of how my ideas appeal to the grassroots.
But in the end, the best must win.
No, in the end, the one with the good ideas will win, not the best. Good ideas. Dr. Baumia, what ideas? There were panom free akuto so pay be ideas. Me wapa alenche Martin ideas. Omu nyina de oma semba akuto delegates.
Okay.
The delegates will say you share branch we are ni ideas ni. You share papa we are ni ideas ni. If you say a branch no ideas no, yes in your papa we.
So in the end, better ideas will win.
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'm better than. My ideas are different from his ideas. Ebi, nyanse ni ba akufo.
Okay.
Nti ebi a me no me wachi de ebi. The way I mean who idea no is different from the way a lot of people see things. That is why I'm doing this. Obi aka say e was ofu ye MP. Ebi a wasom party no okwan bi so, wa be ye minister, wa be ye we ne ye hu ansa na wa ye den. Wa person be ye party leader. But me Kojupoku me tina say ehwe party constitution no. Enkasa. The party constitution, membership is the only requirement in good standing to be a leader of the party. And to me, I said let me qualify. And in the constitution, 40 years is the minimum age. I qualified that age. And you know, and here say, Obako, yes, your contest now. I don't know your MP da, but we are any MP da.
But I minister.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Vice president.
It doesn't matter. But the point is, omunye MP da, omunye DC da, on several parties at any level da. What I say, the most important thing is idea. It's not about the best.
Okay, the entire maybe say we are better than, and I think in the end, me for instance, me here obia or youthful ideas. Not to say you're relegated in an anum and I am phone to the background. No, but I think baby we need youthful visions. We need youthful ideas.
We need energy.
We need youthful energy
because the
exactly. Exactly.
Because exactly.
But you need to convince me.
Yes.
As a voter, as a delegate, to say we are better person in terms of ideas as a competitor. In this case, who compete Alan Kujuchre Martin, who compete Akoto Free, who compete Buachie Jakon, who compete Dr. Baumia, and a host of others.
Okay, so let me.
How better are you than them?
I feel say look, the thing that I make the mommy yet different from what I say. I believe in reform and realignment. We feel say everything that exists now, no, it is always see Fapim na say in 30 years no. And you go to Asia Bonsign of Fapim so. Me Kojupoku be say me give Fapim ni free ho. You bo Bonsign near starting scene.
MPP mo Fapim I say.
Any MPP aban country. Any MPP assembly any.
But say MPP now contest too.
No, but what are you now coming to do? A leader of the party is to now be able to see a ton woman Ghana for. And yen ton woman MPP for nkwai. I can't be for nkwai dey sanka adwuma we anke enye the issue idea ni say or say obi a MPP party ni beji watum na yetumi aton wo amagana for so yentumi nton wo amagana for and now be party leader here MPP foundation what are some of the things even party no yanka party na sem neglect okay nipa pi ye fa wo no mu ye adwuma edu prempensu bia nipa na ofre ofo nkura wonfa nipa ni pi feel say oh wo hwe test coin ye nkwara ya wo ye adwuma universities ebia oboa no mu ye nyoma agenda setting nyina boys na ye we school there no pay a scholarship no pay kwa buchiri Tesco executives every Tesco executives almost school be 2 scholarship pra onya hwe but boys no be en fi those are the things I want to change now party no to me Andrew Pempensu bia liquid there was a liquidity in terms of financing structure of the party party structures as survive. The party has ways of surviving, be it in power or in opposition. MPP in this idea. No? Those are things I want to do. How is it that Ashanti region, a vote based, the board bank of MPP rented office? It's not possible. In Pempensu, you empower individuals. Individuals in the party are empowered. But we empower mu ya abani free so all this kana ko join party and also this kana ko ye jantra wo party fufuro adintra because o is kani opposition can buto meanwhile party na maunyeska so some of the things that in the party no I want to focus on is neglect where the grassroots the executives former and present executives you bet you are finding ways be am party na nyeska na executives na mo cooperatives we be am amibu ha opiska kakra hye nyoma ana opiska kakra out in the back hospital obi kra wo nyabi ma co party office be akoto so obi ti abontin ni nsum na no e bia that dey go ndidi it shouldn't happen
and somehow can another dan kwa kufado e kan be try oka chere say discuss so come there oka chere say yento abama no obo obesesa or catch and say, Mahama time for boarding. Into a man or better for so. Or catch and say, Omubon behind their mind. They said beautiful things, like you saying. And today, I'm not saying, hold on, I'm not saying all Ghanaians are crying, but a larger portion of the Ghanaian community is the economic hardships being meted out to them. At the end of the day, okay. So when your opportunity to lead the MPP, you will not do worse.
Okay, I make us be sure. It be a momo journalist, no more Ghana.
How?
I make us am sure. Obusa no. Obusa say a coin bear no be fast why. Obusa
no, it was in a campaign
no,
platform.
So you
and they did not make
a lot of
questions.
A lot of journalists had the opportunity to meet these politicians. They don't. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Busa me say, Kojo asema woken. Obeye dan na why.
No, I'll come to that.
Yes,
but
those
we are aware. So say platform no or can was on. Are you aware? The platform no can so there were no room for questions.
I agree, but politicians, no, both journalists now is almost the mantra. They had when they had the opportunity to meet the man one-on-one. Oma Musa said, "Anam papa, me say ukojina platform so no, who can say, sign now be no. O sit Ghana for boarding. E den na obet me ateso. O se uba e tiskaso e hia yen. O be den no ma Ghana ni nya ska to buto. You na ata me a wonyan be biko. Or can say, oh, for a better Ghana agenda, me buy skabetu bia wuto. Bia Musa say e den. So more journalists know, more responsibility. As the fourth realm, okay, to interrogate us. Say, Master, then and obey. Say they make a choice, say me present me back. I want to stop neglect. I want to find a way to get the party to. How do you stop that? Exactly. So those are the things. Just say, insure for bar, unja insure. 80 years politics. No, we've adapted. Say you be democracy. Democracy among butchers saying, I will say 4 years biano. Party a leader na ye turn in Ghana for so what can say we bamabu we be can say into no munsi obiam because nsu apaba. That's not the point. The point is we need to start trusting in individuals. In Pempi, you're saying yes, we have the men. What men? We want a leader, not men.
In the MPP money men.
Oh, that's not the point. The point is the person who steps up. I'm correcting that statement.
Okay.
We catch us say we have the men. Catch and say it's not the men that rule, it's a leader that rule. Nipa ba ko pay the picture to ballot box so the kokomotia team so in fact football team and we have the men no if you the individual don't have the vision the men yes but if you the man don't have the vision the men can't help you the men will deceive
it's not about men it's about vision
it's about the leader okay so people come and say we have the men it's not look I'll give you a typical example yeah papa Nana Komia in 2017 2016 2015 he was the very vocal person in MPP proud to coming into 2017. Where is he today? Is he part of government? No. He's CEO of exactly, but don't tell me the things that he was saying. Ideally, he's part of government, but he's not. He's STC MD. So when Nanado didn't speak and Mr. Akomia spoke, and people now believe he didn't interrogate the person who was going to be president. Me, Kojupoku, my point is that interrogate me. I'm the leader. If you don't interrogate me, then you are going about it the wrong way.
Vindication is in the womb of time, beyond interrogations. The passage of time has proven right or otherwise. And somewhere, Nanado Dankwa Kufado, Ekanye, and in somewhere, the elsewhere administration, Ekanye. But you see, one area and so essence journalists in it's about time we stopped attacking opposition leaders and held sitting government accountable in trust of the people.
Very true.
That is what we keep on doing. And because I must admit, I like that youthful, I want to believe says Nyankopon ya dum na unya sa kwanya no ansem no awoka no umfrim because Bible say wenu mu asem ana ye bi bebufo. Okay. Ye mra baby kakra na ye hwe recently but ansana no ma menhwe wo personal life briefly so that at least omo ehwe wo no will appreciate where you are coming from. One kasa no wo ye hwan important.
Okay. Mr. Kujun Safa Poku. Okay. A branch here me call Pokuwari. Okay. Form 1 to 5. The sixth form university in London. City University. Okay. Then after Accra. My background is a bit of IT and engineering. Then we back Ghana 98. Then that's when I started establishing my own company. I have 3 companies that I run concurrently: FKP and Route, Gas of Oil, and the Institute for Energy Policy and Research, which is a civil society organization at the BOA. said since 2012 till now, whom TV so as energy experts in the energy field, a basse Ghana 4% it will be more my dedicated Ghanaians. From 2010 till now, who see what said Ghana and Fango. You idea ebe batuju anabi no montiasie no na journalist ni be approaching me say o Mr. Poku work company gas support yeli e be afango yenya saying I help educate along the line. No, I now educate most people on the power sector, not only upstream. That is where I'm the first born of 12 kids. Okay. Me papa ye Mamfontein hine na nasa sia ibofu. Oh, the second.
Oh, he never.
Yeah, he never.
And appeal.
Thank you.
We batch on me on Facebook. My CTVG, batch on joining. Let's watching such a beautiful gentleman. Batch on joining. Who question be a former papa? Na dachi be a obe flag bearer. Wait me akon ho. The batch on Facebook question be a wo be a opese. You be say be a no obetimi e de be aba. Henry Marsh. Hey, akoda ko fi da akomunia no. Was more fire. Ejaben and Cementing Unkam. I share my was watching the show live from Roof Depot Limited at Gomua Akuti off Kaswa Winneba Highway. I know to that could unbreakable host of all time. General, but I mon share MI send a BBA fine messages ready. But Ira Nanapoku train como. Yakopon Dumwa or any sweaty hunu, so obey the MPP. Se otimi nyakwanya no a Ghana for krase anya mu awrishimu ato abama no amabe Ghana mampani se oye nyame yadom na se owone MPP eye leadership no a wani swade hunu ema party no ne say
se de mekan no party no edru pempen so bia ya hwe ebigu monetization at the grassroots no also jai
who can say one hwe party ne be.
Oh yes. Say, on my mechanism in trouble. Say, MP, constituencies need be 1,500 delegates. Not delegates to me transit. Say, oh, you be trouble 2,000 and 3,000. MP name to mana. What is that multiplied by? 1,005 times 300 times 3,000. That's 3.4. That's 3.5 or 4.5. That's 4.5 million Ghana cedis. Person ubia obeye MP. The Katia is saying 18,000. Obe Sumono, Uchia Munina 4.5 million Ghana cedis. No, obey them, I am Puntu Juma. Obey them because MP only revenue there. MP's revenue is just the salary. Common fund, a code DC or. And Bianca and Pun MP no or 4.5 million now. Kubetumi I am Puntu Juma be, I'm a constituency, but more delegates, no better made a Mujini Monuna Mudi. I didn't try. See, answer Sasa Yoman or party more, party.
Say you can't musanya no credit.
There be any no credit. No, there be. You see, people can act like Ubusami say, me be a party leader. Anyway, I'm telling you what I could do. Poku will change.
That's right.
Those are things I think should be changed. You see, yeah, can you be musuo? And so be a vote who opinion up for everybody to vote. MDC for base candidates am I? That's not. It's not true. The NDC ni eba bejo party card. Now what you dues. Just because of the delegate amount there. And that's not MPP need. Because the person who we say you be no be a vote here or betwaba somebody who crap party card in good standing. That means we try to reduce. And so if you say NDC need to MPP card. Now we leader amount there. On your NDC need or MPP need. They make a patriotic here. I am go for parochial chairman for general secretary na omap eblansi amotin toko esi here. Obi kwaji form, obi kwaji way. If everybody who is a party member in good standing with a card can vote for some of these things, in Tokoya Kosui, a win here. Because in PMP, a sikasem, me can say party item, a charity work, in terms of affordable. You for the same year, Penipa Kotiga Temua, Ubetrisekan. Happy. But ye Penipa Kotiga Tem, you move here 10,000 Ghana cedis, second chimebem. Do ye Kotigatem. Into two different things. People are beginning to see the party action as a money-making venture, not as a charity work where you can cancel patch any part. But people catch them say, first, now Opubia my polling station agent crowd unyabi. To come back our father party even in the ma, no why your more executives were. Because nobody was interested. Now Mbabruno and say one who say is Kasem. Because one money home. So those are some of the things that at the party level, me as a leader of the party, I want to change those things. Because if not, it's not gonna work. party structure at the regional levels. Party region be party any head office. Instead of making Ashanti region a World Bank, no party ne renti office. It's wrong. Ashanti region should have a very big edifice as MPP head office. As I speak to you now, Omunibi. So those are the structures at the grassroots I want to fix.
Okay. Henry Marsh on Facebook saying, Nana, tell him I like him. But I'm afraid what Nanado has done to this country to trust him when MPP take it again.
You see, people should stop this Nanado thing. Nanado is not running for 2024. You see, we keep fixated on Nanado. Nanado no was several motto. 2020. Uncontested. Yeah. So people are fixated with Nanado, and as a result, thing is the MPP. What we are doing now, they say, ye be ni pafofro. Ye abatime. MPP abatime. Ne madoso. We yi ba akwaba. Ibi anyu bi oye mani anje ho. Ye be obafofraba. Yeah,
but are you aware, sir, Nana, based on the next performance? Anna be brings beto aba.
No, not necessarily. Yes, but your
you say not necessarily.
Nanado's performance is not 100. It's not zero.
No, I'm not saying it's
exactly.
Zero,
So
but it is going to form a major yardstick, whether positive or negative.
If he was running again, listen, I agree. Where he's wrong,
whether or not he's running,
where he's wrong, we will say it. I mean, since 2017, I've been saying.
Wrong.
Where he's wrong,
administration, yes.
Where he's wrong. Oh, I think openness and being upfront with Ghanaians on issues. He believes otherwise. He thinks he was voted into power to fix the problems, not to complain. But I think you should also complain. Look, he has not dealt with corruption the way we wanted him to deal with corruption. Look, I'll give you a typical example. Ghanaians today, we are paying you a tour. Yes, a banking rate, then. Omu cause problems. No, I'm to land cruise them all. I'm sorry. To be Ghana for say why you banking then clean up exercise. Now Ghana for you tour Ghana for through the banks for sa exercise na moye no but omo then causes our problem from banking supervision at Bank of Ghana all the way to the former governor so bankers no causes our problem yatifie etilan cruiser na ye Ghana for near
one cabin
one come them. You have your day in court. Whether you go to jail or not is a different thing. I have said, I think all criminal cases should not go past 18 months.
Oh, wow.
Yes. No criminal case should go past 18 months. Every criminal case should take not more than 18 months. That is only way.
Maybe so. You make it sense. Is it that? You see, now the country will be say the Attorney General Nanado and the Foreign Minister Nanado, respectfully, and this is my personal opinion as a journalist, it's not the President Nanado that I see. Initially, I was starting with free SHS, and he was that Attorney General Nanado. But along the line, minim Sebi Mpenyufo, see, I did not quadruple so, and ni refin home. It's my personal opinion. I'm entitled to it. And now I say, no, Krena young country Nanado, because Ocean and Semi Ukaya is making it too difficult for the then Attorney General had Nanado to correct the shit. Yes.
So, Nipa no there for nothing at all, man in court. But me see, wrong or right is determined at court. Say guilty or not guilty, court is determined. But to me, for being court, not 6 years, you who the case. Open the case and walk court. Why? Say open this car, and we think so open this car. Why is open still in court after 5 years?
Oh, this council set him free.
Thank you. We heard a lot. Whoa, a word apple. I said, many answer about a word apple.
Yes.
Not a single case in court against a word apple. What is it? Omayajom Bank, Unibank. We read a report that says that they've misappropriated monies given to them by Bank of Ghana. We all read the report up to the tune of about 6.something billion Ghana cedis. Where is the case? Is the case in court? If it's in court, what's happening? How long is it going to drag on?
Do you trust our justice system?
Yes, but it needs to be reformed. That's why Maker said most areas in government needs to be taken out and reformed. Look, the reason I say Attorney General, let me give you a typical example. Attorney General needs to be reformed. It's the processes. We a lawyer, me a lawyer. But if Attorney General, we a private lawyer. So your court now who defense lawyer no, who person file a rater. They say what pre-court and say we file documents. Court is okay. I'm next week Wednesday. Who call you no file a rate. Who file a rate now? Ubasa ko court next week Wednesday no na Attorney General no or see who rate no adintra o file rate no a court through the bureaucratic system at the Ministry of Attorney General Okay, so ebe ko attorney general ho obe menete na akọ through the process in a week's time no na me attorney the solicitor na me work case so no me who rate na wa file no those things needs to change.
Ade back one ekum Ghana for fuel hikes. Na aya ora kind of furata kunkunkunkum Ghana e put some for try and say what fuel so by 15 pesos. Do you think say why any say? And I said he should apologize to Ghanaians.
Look, not apologize or not. Look, me Kojo I was against any reduction on fuel prices in terms of the taxes on fuel. Look, last year, January, and I me COPEC and I ASEP, yadi and Sasha Kratasi, a petition MPA said deregulation is not helping Ghanaians. You started deregulation 6 years on no. We think say it should change. I didn't try. They called 2020 no. You may be me who say deregulation and Ghana for. The prices say cost by all means. OMCs, many BDCs, normal increase the prices. But a good sword cut both ways. The same measure and the same sensitivity of price cost the cost no. Price say for more, sign San Fabrafo. But to be OMC for the price ne cost nobody call. Price ne for so there be and I recover your losses and I kata my price cost your margins call from no, I'm sorry. That's not how it's supposed to be done. And to me, Kojo, I have said, say, look, that whole deregulation thing needs to be looked at. That whole BDC thing needs to be looked at. If Ghana is serious about fuel, 9% me no Ghana for we need to take out the BDC. Never pay for any BDC buyer no. Then they need to idea no person oil no. You know na say BDC has outlived its time. Government needs to reform that sector. And I make a choice, you may PA coso, fapim no day, I say, but we keep building on top of it. There is no room in current Ghana fuel structure for BDCs. They keep telling you they are making losses. There are 44 BDCs in Ghana. Every year, they are complaining that they are making losses. Meanwhile, they will pay $500,000 a year as a licensing fee. If you have a business that you are making losses, would you pay $450,000 or $500,000 a year for licensing fee? No, you wouldn't. So why are they making losses and they are still happy to pay $500,000? That means they are not making losses. They are lying to me and you. So that whole thing needs to be looked at. That's my field. When it comes to the oil and gas, sometimes when we do some of these interviews, I don't want us to, because when it comes to the oil and gas field, that's what I've been doing for the last, God knows, 21 years. The upstream, downstream is a mess. Last week, I issued a statement saying the upstream, no, it's a mess. Yeah, the oil block among for since 2013, 2014, up to now, block now or Brugati agreement. No. Why? The agreement said, you have the agreement for 7 years. 2.5 years for the first phase, 2.5 years for second phase, 2 years for second phase. Your amount work program also, first 2.5 years, no. 2.5 years, no sooner 1 year work program now, the contract has to be abrogated. Nipa not time block so from 2013 till now, 9 years. They are using it loss as an excuse. They are using COVID as an excuse. I'm sorry.
But I should ask you, is this your government in power?
Yes, it's my government in power. That is what I'm telling you, sir. It's in a mess. Those agreements are supposed to be abrogated. Everybody who is sitting on the oil block with a concession that license was signed in 2013, 2014, that agreement should be abrogated. That is what my government is supposed to do.
Let's come back home. How popular are you in the party? I also do say grassroots, Bejiwa Tum na as flag bearer of MPP.
Say Debia Makase Ghana no ye leader based on wrong sentiments.
Okay.
Oh, ni ho fe, oh, what necessary fe, or you're popular.
Okay.
Those are the wrong sentiments to elect a leader.
But
you need to listen. I'll get there.
Yeah.
People need to know you.
Yeah.
People, or say ni pay whom.
That's right.
Or say ni party wasem.
That's right.
No whom vision or war. The competition or the election of the primaries for leadership of the party, is in 2023, as per the party constitution.
Okay.
Between now and next year, there's enough time for me, Kojo Poku, to go to every constituency and introduce myself.
Okay.
Whether they listen to what I tell them, they will get to know me. Everybody in this country by December would have heard or seen me. Mostly every region, every constituency that matters would have heard or seen me. Those that matters would have seen me. Those that needs to see will see. Those that needs to hear will hear. There is social media. I intend to visit almost all. I'm appointing my coordinators. It's going very well. Friends of KMP. Look, let me tell you the beauty of what's happening now. There are youth calling me. Say, Masa, say, and yeah, me Masa Sikasem no how. Yeah, youth na ye wahano. You better rent baby a show. They are prepared to spend their own money to organize to meet me. My concern is that, hey, me mo me ho ansan mako. See that be, bra. Yeah, you better baby a show. Oba, we be for petrol scape bra. That is the beauty. And go feel say, oh, now could you see me here $100 million now their campaign will be. I don't have it. But the difference is that on the day we'll decide. I think Ghanaians,
you spend that huge.
People do. I don't.
$100 million.
That is what the survey said. There was a survey that came out and said that is how much you need to run a campaign in Ghana. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't think it's true. But the point is that we are also be who scanner the back and because we the amount. Until I want to me say who spend this car to be need to seek amount. The most important thing is that popularity is important because people need to know you and your message. Okay? And your message should be interrogated. Not just that people just get to hear you, which na platform so no akasanya abaji so ye ubusane say na semra pa ne kan house be the man tio na asmo kana na ne say me fe. That is not what Ghana should do. Ghana needs people like me who can come in, give you the vision, interrogate the vision, and let's move on.
I'll say Randolph or say another MPP pretending to be neutral during Mahama, who didn't let Ghana rest. Yes, you didn't let Ghana rest during Mahama. Today he's enjoying, so he's quiet. Nanopoku is an MPP, so address him as such.
But I am here as an MPP president to the flag bearer. I'm saying he's not listening to the program.
I'll say that from my woman. Good morning, host. Tomorrow's match should be a breakthrough for the Stars. Okay, we wish them well. So Musa Abatwa, God admonished leaders to show care and passion to their followers. Act 20:28 says, true leaders take care to look after their followers. They are humble enough to reach out to concerns of other people. Pay careful attention to yourselves and to all the flock in which the Holy Spirit has made you oversee to care for the church of God. This means that leaders who are living a luxurious lifestyle at the expense of taxpayers are wicked people. No, how do I correct in here? Oh, your leader and say, but the point is that as you live well, no, let it affect your people.
No, uplift your people.
Yes, uplift
look,
your people.
There's no point. There's no point. Suit a shed on a sorry man to be talk.
Yeah.
It's not a good pastor. If you are wearing a certain suit, your fellow people in church should also be able to afford such suit. Because in Shana Ba also from Yamihono, say Shana said, sorry, Maso.
Let me take your opinion on this E-levy thing. Ekwanaba. Is it a good thing?
We need to raise revenue. Whether we call it E-levy, B-levy, C-levy, I don't care. But we need to raise revenue. The E-levy policy as we have it, I'm against part of it.
You're against the E-levy?
No. I'm against part of the E-levy. Part of the E-levy where it double tax people. I think, say, government needs to raise revenue. Government is broke. The only way you create at work. Your bossiana, you are free, could you call 2010 Bepimeno, and I say, government needs to raise revenue.
But not through E-levy.
That's what I'm saying, sir. Whether we call it E-levy or call it whatever, we need to raise revenue.
Clear.
I'm coming
clear with that.
What we have on the table today as E-levy, I'm against part of that policy. Okay, Obi na ketria tax experts be akase. Obi ji na ketria de to digital wallet so a. Ye tax no e wo odi aketria no pay. Odi aketria no be to ne wallet so no. Otua bibia ka opese wo san tito bi. Is in a way confiscation of savings. Obi sika na wo confiscate. It's wrong.
So you think it's thievery? It amounts to thievery?
It's confiscation. I won't call it thievery, but it's confiscation of savings. Nipani savings no or you should be anwatibi. It's confiscation.
So it is wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. You can't do that. Now, what do we need to do? In India, they have something called the Universal UPI, Universal Payment Interface. What the government needs to do is invest in IT architecture. I'm an IT person, so I know this very well.
Okay.
You need to have an architecture that everybody sits on, be it mobile money wallets, be it international transfers, be it any electronic online payment will sit on that platform. Then you have three segmentations, okay? You need to have an individual user. You need to have a merchant user. You need to have a service user. Who is an individual user? Individual user is somebody who just, everybody else who just sends money and probably receive money from people from time to time. Okay, so they are all individual users. Those individual users are allowed to have 4 people who are friends and family. So people they regularly send money to, they should register those people, 4 people as friends and family. So your wife, your mother, your daughter, and your father. 4. Okay? Then you have the next group of people, merchants. Somebody who receives about 5-6 transfers from different numbers every day. He must be doing something. That is why 5-6 people are sending him different money to his that number.
Merchandise.
So he's doing something. So he's a merchant.
Okay.
So you put him as a merchant. If somebody does not register as a merchant, not register as an individual, non-account, receive 5-6 transfers from different numbers on a daily basis. The IT platform will alert him that upgrade your Momo account to be a merchant, right? Then you have the service provider. Service provider is who? People that offering services like the utilities, and then if you are going to pay government fees and all those things, those are service providers. If we be electricity bill, water bill, bank charges, government pay taxes, all those things through the service. Those payments you can't tax it. If I am paying a service, you can't tax it. But where we need the money is the merchant. He's the one who is transacting business. So when the IT, which is under, you put on the artificial intelligence, can identify some of these things, then the person who is the merchant is the one we are taxing. Now, so Umami, a merchant, but why register Umami number or account so as your friend is saying, friends and family, it won't be taxed. But we need to find innovative and smart way to do these things. You can't just come and say sweeping, everybody should pay 1.75. It's wrong.
And you also say e-levy at its current state should be reversed.
Yes. And looked at extensively.
All right. Yade Ora Kojopoko Train Komo, that should be a Nyankopo Yana Domoa. He will be leading MPP. Essence or pray. Sir, that should be a Yibie Kwemwa. Not because of his suit or his good looking, but because he believes he's competent. And like he has said, it's not about having the men, but it's about leadership. It's about vision. And the baby see na the actual boy the economy. Meaning so was to formula, but there are a lot of people they have challenged with the current economy. More problem, especially with the chairperson of the economic management team, who doubles as VIP or vice president of the country. What is wrong with Ghana's economy? The problem is
Ghana's economy had a problem since 2010, and nobody has bothered to fix it. 2010. Let me tell you how. President J. Kufuor, his last budget was 6 billion. Okay? Then he had now done the single spine program, but why implement it in Ojaho? Papa Tamils by may God rest his soul, came and implemented it. That's where the problem started.
Single spine.
Single spine. The wage bill, the salary, what we pay as a government. In Atamils' time, there was a time when they were doing 1-to-1. Total revenue collected was equal to total wage bill that has to be paid. And that time we thought it was ghost names. Yes, ghost names, then. So we blamed ghost names for the inflation, thinking, say, Nipana yafa omu. But there are a lot. The single spine came in and bloated the salary that government pays. Today, your total revenue as government, okay, is what? 60 billion. Half of that goes towards paying salaries. And the IMF and the World Bank have been telling Setekpe, all the finance ministers, that look, do something about your wage bill. So the problem we have with our economy is that, one, the politicians felt, or the government or the Minister of Finance told to think that the easiest way around it is that we can borrow ourselves out of debt. That theory in economics, for me, I've always said, is wrong. It doesn't work.
Excessive borrowing.
People feel that you can borrow yourself out of debt, because when you borrow, you use the money expands the economy now gets to raise more money, and by so doing, by the time the payment is due, you can pay it back. But it doesn't work.
It is
You actually said that theory in Ghana, maybe in other countries they had work. Ghana, Juma. We started borrowing in 2009, 2008. First Eurobond was 2008. Okay? We've now been paying the Eurobond 10 years till now. No, they say no, I cannot eminent. This year, yeah, to me, uncle Eurobond, no, so the fundamental problem we have in this country is that we need to find ways to introduce a universal tax. Every single person, literate or illiterate, farmer or white collar job, should pay income tax. It's easy. Look, people keep giving you examples. Look, if we don't start, we will not be able to solve the problems. There are a lot of kids on Juma. First, na koko krachi, okun krasi. And then maybe you accountant krachi, okun krasi ko boa, no ewo phone so. Okwa na go through. Then you help him file his taxes. We need to do that. If we don't, America, over 300 million population. Everybody files their tax.
But I don't know.
We are only 30 million. And we keep making excuses.
No. Is it not laziness on the part of your leadership?
It's laziness on the part of every leadership. Not only my leadership. Every leader.
It's your MPP government.
Yes, but then the parties before have they done it?
Now, Finance Minister Kachel is about 17.3, if not 17.5, and it's your direct tax registered.
Yes.
But it's your tax is screen 2.5.
Yes.
Exactly.
He's been here for 5 years.
So what is his job as a finance minister?
So that's the point. That's
nobody's your government. You should tell him.
I'm not part of government.
But you are part of
I've been sitting in listen, go to my YouTube page and look at my interviews. I've been criticizing, shouting, and saying all these things. Entina, Martina popular stand. Martina Tiemwa coach no anti. Entina me about technical.
All right, my first year. But some of the catch on so deep. Also, what Tiemwa coach no anti. Into no one kasa eba. Asem sebe. Medras papa say your tun sa friend no onya America crack. But America be better any no edin komo biem. Kojo insafwa poku flag bearer for New Patriotic Party. Meeting dinana Otu Darko still remains the voice for the country, gatekeeper of the nation, great commandant of all patriot and full soldiers of Africa. Obremusen is next. Went Buahin Kesi Gargantuality. Stay on.